Story of village Palampur. The purpose of this story is to introduce the concepts which are related to production. Dear students, what is production? When we come for production, there are many questions in front of the economy. What to produce? Whom to produce? How much to produce? Where to produce? All these questions needs to be addressed. All the economic activities, in the sense, the activities which are performed in the society is going to produce something. It may be a service, it may be a goods. Goods and services are produced. That's why all these questions answer we have to search in the economics. Let us know about the village called Palampur. It is an hypothetical village, means imaginary village. In this village, farming is the main activity. Whereas several other activities are also performed, such as manufacturing, dairy, transport, etc. Means you have to understand here, there are two activities are mainly performed in the village Palampur. One is farming, second one is non-farming activities. Non-farming activities are manufacturing industry, dairy, transport, etc. These production activities needs various types of resources. In the resources also there are two types which you studied in class 8. Natural resources and man-made resources. For natural resources and man-made resources, we need human effort for the production. That human effort when we make, we need money. All these resources are involved in the production. You have to understand main highlighted points. The production activities needs various types of resources such as natural resources, man-made items, human effort, money, etc. We read through the story of Palampur how all these resources are combined to produce desired goods and services. Desired goods and services that we are going to learn in this chapter. So, let us know Palampur is a well-connected village. Its neighboring villages are Raiganj, 3 km from the Palampur. It is well connected with all-weather roads. Another smallest near town is Shahpur. Many kinds of the transports are visible on the road. Bullock carts, tangas, bogias means wooden carts loaded with the jaggery, bella, gur and other commodities too. Motor vehicles like a motorcycle, jeep, tractor, everything we can find in this township. In this village, there are nearly 450 families. Different caste people are living here. But most 80% of the families belongs to upper caste. So-called the lower caste comprises 1/3 of the population. They live in one corner of the village. They live in the smaller houses and kacha houses. Most of the houses have a electric connections. Electricity power is available. Tube wells are there. Well, water facility we can find there. Palampur has 2 primary schools, 1 high school, 1 healthcare center which are run by the government, and 1 private dispensary also is existing there. What it is going to show for us? Palampur has fairly well developed system of road, transportation, electricity, irrigation. Irrigation means the water facility, and schools are there, health centers are also there. Totally we can say this imaginary village is having all facilities, means all important facilities are existing. So it is a well developed village. Here we will talk about what are the types of production activities are carried on in this village. I told you already, the farming is the main production activity. Other production activities are called non-farm activities. Small manufacturing, transport, shopkeeping, etc. So let us look both type of the activities, how they are performed in the village Palampur through the story of village Palampur. For that, dear students, what is the main purpose of the economics or economy? Production. I told you already what to produce, how to produce, whom to produce, where to produce. Lot of questions are there in the economy. Production is the main activity. If you want to produce goods and services, there are 4 important requirements for producing the goods and services. What are those 4 important requirements? One is land, second one is labor, third one is capital, fourth one is entrepreneurship, or we can say enterprise. These are the 4 important requirements to take up the production activities in an economy. So when we comes land, it's the first requirement. It is a natural resource such as water, forest, mineral, all comes under it. It is the first requirement. The second requirement is a labor, that is the people. They will do the work. So the production requirement, second important requirement is labor. What type of the labor they require? Highly educated workers to manual workforce also. Workers who can do manual work, these people also to be a part of the production. So worker is providing a labor necessary for the production. Third one is capital. Generally we call it as a physical capital, not necessary. In this chapter we will deal only call it as a capital. In the capital there are 2 types of the capital is necessary. One is fixed capital, another one is working capital. What is fixed capital? They are non-movable properties like a big machines, generator, turbines, computer, tools, machines, building, etc. What is working capital? To purchase raw material, payments for the labors, etc., which we have money, that we call it as a working capital. So the capital is varieties of the inputs are necessary for production activity. All this will be supplied by the capital. One is a fixed capital, another one is working capital. There is a 4th important requirement is knowledge. combining all these three factors, land, labor, and capital, to be brought together to start an industry or a production activity. For that, one person is required. He is a human resource. He should be very intelligent. Where land to be brought, how laborers has to be brought, whom to be brought, how much to be paid, what to be produced, everything he has to combine. Him we call it as a human capital, that is an entrepreneur, or we can call it him as a entrepreneur, or we can call it that also human resource. That is most important in enterprises. Every production is organized by combining the land, labor, physical capital and human capital. So these are called as factors of production. There are four important factors of production. Those are land, labor, physical capital and human capital. These four requirements are necessary to start the production in an economy. In this chapter, by taking the story of Palampur, we are going to learn how these four important factors are going to play a major role in the production activities. धन्यवाद.